Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and it's a sad day in the neighborhood.
How about them Cowboys?
I'm here today with Adrian and Alfredo. How's it going, guys?
Going great for one of us.
Yeah, well,
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
cheers, I guess.
Cheers to the Cowboys.
To those watching the YouTube, we have our guest today.
To those listening, we still have a guest for you, too.
I just want to say we cheered with David. But yeah, David, welcome to the podcast.
What up, Dave?
Thank you, guys. Glad to be here.
What up, Big D?
He was one of our first listeners. I think he's the first one whose email we read online.
Oh, you emailed us?
Yeah.
What did he say?
I don't remember. He complained about you a lot. And
Really?
Oh, yeah.
what did you say? I don't remember.
You started.
I didn't want to call him out in his face, but no, I didn't say that.
It's all right. Call me out. I need to be. It's a very sad day.
It's actually pretty good.
I really didn't want to come. I was tired.
because of that. Because you talk so much shit. That's why.
What do you mean? When did I talk shit? I was telling you the whole time we were gonna
Do we need
lose.
to replay the last episode?
Again, it's all recorded. So
It's-
You're like
No,
Donald
no.
Trump. I never said that. It's like 4K HD.
Hold on. I didn't say anything. I told you. I was like, we're gonna lose. I know what's gonna happen. And neither.
I had
say
people
that.
texting me during the week trying to figure out whether or not we ever made a bet. For the record, I reached out again yesterday morning a few times and never got a text back. So.
Hold on. But listen, look. They were like, "Oh, what are you gonna do, George? What are you gonna do?" I was like, "It's two of us. It's not just one of me."
I was down
for
for
whatever.
whatever. But
Well, why didn't you say anything?
I did.
Oh, you wanted to get.
Do you want to
Why
play it
does your
back?
voice go up when you're trying to deny something you did?
I'm not denying.
Dude, we everything's recorded. Like we can play it back if you want.
The video you sent was the marking, ¿verdad?
The branding?
The branding.
Oh, that was cool.
That. Yeah.
I
Did you
actually
see that guy? That guy was.
That's so I looked it up.
Holy shit.
That's not. It's not.
Oh,
that
is it
impressive.
different?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Sorry, David,
freeze
what-
branding.
Hang on. So
So it's actually like cold
Like,
branding instead of hot branding.
Oh,
so
okay.
what I can say about you, George, is that I did listen to the last episode, and I was like really hoping you would bet something, just because. You know, I mean,
It's your team. You got to bet
yeah,
something.
man. Sometimes you got to take it in the chin. You
All
win
right.
some, you lose some, but
Like you could have just said $20 at the end of the day, and I would have been like, all right, fine,
Yeah,
whatever.
something.
But you-
Yeah, but that
nothing.
wouldn't have been cool. It would have been
Well,
cool.
you know what's less cool than that?
Not doing anything.
Exactly.
Yes, I get it. We'll do next game. We'll do next game.
Yeah. So Adrian sent
Stay
this
away.
video this morning of something we should have done, and it was a video of this guy getting branded, like on his shoulder,
What is
and
it?
branded, like you know how
Yeah,
you brand cattle.
I thought it was like.
what do you get branded with?
A brand.
But like, what's it? What?
Well,
Oh,
was
I
it
don't know. It's
shaped
a
into?
stupid logo. I don't know what
What's
it's
it? The
probably-
49ers logo? Or something?
But that's what it
It
would
was
have been
their
if it
own
was
logo.
yours. But
Do you think that's permanent?
it's
That
a,
one's
it's a
a
brand.
brand.
It's the same as
Yeah,
so.
like you're right.
It's a big
Well,
scar.
no. The difference
Whoa.
is so this guy in the video, he's like just sitting there and they're branding him, and he's like not flinching, not moving, nothing, like no reaction, and everybody's all impressed by it. But then I looked it up, and it's actually called freeze branding, where they use like cold ice or some shit like liquid nitrogen or whatever to make something really cold. And they say it's actually
It still
painless.
burns.
It's painless when you do it. It doesn't hurt till like 30 minutes later.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I guess
so
it
later-
numbs you or something when you're doing it. So.
30 minutes later, he
So
was
they should have
screaming.
put the
Yeah.
camera on him 30 minutes
Yeah, exactly.
later.
Yeah.
There's probably a video of that.
It still looked pretty cool though.
I don't
Like
think I
the brand
could,
itself, it was pretty clean.
It's very clean. It doesn't look like.
Like, all blistered like the brand. the
Yeah,
hot
that
ones
looks
do.
nasty.
Like the skin's like
Falling off.
Oh, George, you gotta
Sorry.
do push-ups.
All
All right. Starting next week, if your phone goes off, you gotta do push-ups.
Are we gonna tell the guests that, or that's the first time that's happened?
Right. So
All right,
as I said, starting next week.
all right, fine.
Your phone has gone off before. Don't lie.
It has
All right.
once.
But yeah, I need to look into that.
No.
Looked pretty cool.
See,
You wanna get branded?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get rented.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but it looked cool.
Could be a bet.
It wouldn't it be better than a tattoo though?
A brand?
Yeah.
Better how?
I don't know. I feel like it's like more cowboy.
A tattoo.
It's very cowboy.
That's true. That's true.
It's very cow.
It's okay, cow, but like very Western. They're like that's a man.
There were a
right
lot of
there.
comments on this video about telling me you watch Yellowstone without telling me you watch Yellowstone. I guess that happens in Yellowstone. I don't know.
Have you watched
Well,
Yellowstone?
it happens in every
I
ranch.
guess I need to watch
literally.
it.
Have you watched Yellowstone?
Yeah,
I haven't
need
watched
to
it.
the whole thing, man. It's
But
it's
do
a
they
really
brand?
good
I mean, they
series.
don't brand people, right?
They do.
Okay, so that's what they meant. See, now everybody thinks they're on Yellowstone. I guess.
It's
I
like
am.
Yeah,
in
that's
that.
true.
It's like
No, but the branding of cattle is
No, branding of cattle is
no,
that.
no, but branding. So they do brand people though. Like, oh, this is, I don't know, my property.
Well, no, but there's like clubs or like in college, you see some of the football
Yeah,
players.
fraternities been doing that for a
make
while.
their scars.
Army.
I don't know how they make them. I don't know if it's a hot brand, but they
is.
make their scars. So
There's-
it's been a thing for a
Are
while.
you saying scarves or like scars?
Scars.
So
They
like,
brand themselves.
what the?
Yeah, sometimes you'll see
Yeah.
guys with huge, like bumpy scars.
Yeah,
on
they're
their
nasty because they don't do
arm.
them right.
Yeah,
Ah,
it looks like
Yeah,
shit
that one
got
actually looked
infected. That was
Perfect. That was like, holy shit.
painful,
What kind of fire is that?
can't.
bloody.
I was watching a TikTok and it was like, oh, Yellowstone summed up in like 45 seconds, and he was like, I don't know, it was pretty funny because I was like, is this really it? Because some guy comes onto his barn, and he's like, I want to buy this land. He's like, no, you can't. And then his son kills him, and then he's like, damn it, Bobby. He's like, but good shot. Take him to the train. That's the 12th one this week. Something like that. I don't know if that actually happens.
I guess, but there's a lot more to it than that. Like
Okay,
the
okay.
series is pretty impressive.
I don't know. They brought out the 1940, was it 1945 one?
Yeah, they're trying to do all kinds of spin-offs off of that one. There's like a Yellowstone documentary of the park. There's that one, like the origin story. Yeah, like
So
they're trying to milk that one.
they're talking about Yellowstone, right? Yellowstone National Park.
The
No.
series is based on the park
What's it
that's
called?
at
Yellowstone?
Yellowstone,
Yeah.
yeah.
that what it
So
is?
so yeah, it's the national park is I guess
Butchering the
a
name
big
of it.
extension of land. You know, it's a bunch of acres, and this one guy owns hundreds or thousands of them.
Good.
And everybody thinks that's wrong. Like one man shouldn't be an owner of such a such a national or such a valuable land. So that's where the whole series is based on.
Is there a certificate that says that's his land?
He's the owner of the land. Like he has the deed at the counties and
Oh, really?
yeah, it's
Yeah, if you had that much land, I think I'd probably shoot people and be like, get off my land. This is my land.
You can do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's obviously powerful enough that he has
actually
a
a
lot
law.
of pull on the governor and the sheriff, and because he's the one that has the biggest cattle ranch. He's got all the money. He brings all the
okay.
jobs. Like he's the owner of the place basically.
Hey. I like
Yeah.
it.
That's why real estate is king.
Sounds boring.
I was
Sure,
today.
that's not all of it.
Today I had to
Better
drive
not
to
fucking be.
today. I had to drive to Oklahoma for a job, and as I was driving there and then driving back, I was like, why does Oklahoma exist?
Damn.
What is-
There goes half our audience.
Half our listeners are done now. Damn it.
How, what? Do we have listeners that live over there?
Not anymore.
I'm gonna tell my cousin just so you know.
No, I'm like, I legit. What is going on?
This guy's getting branded. Go to camera 4, Priscilla, real quick.
It still looks like
It still looks like it's burning, but you see it's actually not
Yeah,
smoke.
it's-
It's,
It is
like
ice. Yeah, you
ice.
could tell.
but it looks pretty clean
look,
when he's
look,
done with
look
it.
when he's done.
We're looking at a Trey.Strickland TikTok.
pretty
If you want to
cool.
go check it out. Anyway,
That's like
that's
I want to
guidelines.
see how it looks like, days later.
that's like a what's it called? One of those symbols from Boot Barn or something. Cavender's.
checks out. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Ariat. Something like
They
that.
gotta be simple, man. You can't make it too intricate because it'll
I mean,
scar differently.
it needed one more switch right there. Whatever I was thinking about. Have y'all seen the Inglorious Bastards?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like,
Like
that's
30 times.
that's a good movie, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. There's a lot of people that I know that I haven't watched. And I'm like, you have to watch this movie. This is a really good movie.
That's what's it? Who made that
Tarantino?
film? Yeah,
Tarantino films
Yeah,
are
yeah.
Every
legit, man.
Tarantino
Yeah.
film is legit.
So yeah, Oklahoma.
He's got. Wait. What What about Oklahoma?
It shouldn't exist. I'm sorry. This is like nobody goes to Oklahoma. It's just like you use it as a
about 2-3
crossroads
times.
to,
Yeah,
go
you drive through Oklahoma
to get to Colorado. Yeah.
Nah, I've been there too.
How do you go to Colorado?
Wait, is that how you? Is that you get to go?
Wait, do you go through Oklahoma? I don't-
We do not go through Oklahoma.
What do you go through?
Texas.
Texas, right?
Texas, and you cut through New
You
Mexico.
cut a
The
little corner
Panhandle.
of New Mexico, like maybe 2 hours.
Okay, I'm thinking. Then it's really unnecessary. Then I'm
Well,
sorry.
I gotta cross it to get to Kansas when I go visit friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
over there, so.
Well, see, if it was
It's,
out,
it's definitely.
I mean, if there was one state we could take out, it'd be
And
Oklahoma.
Arkansas.
I don't know about that.
Which one would you take out then?
I mean, Broken
Fucking
Bow's not that
Idaho.
bad.
Yeah,
but
like I like Broken Bow.
Broken
It's
Bow's cool.
Broken Bow should be part of Texas because
Texas,
it's so
pretty
close.
That's the only good thing.
You
Exactly.
should
Like, just take a little
should just take
corner.
it over.
Yeah.
Dude.
Everybody there is from Dallas anyway.
Yeah.
Like
from
all those
Broken Bow?
cabins
Yeah.
is
It's
they
full
all,
of Dallas
they're all
people.
owned by Dallas people.
So
Wait, that was such an Anglo thing to say, man.
I'm just just
Give us
take
your
over the
land. Give us your land. You don't know what to do with it anymore.
It's like a it's not a reservation, but it's Native American land. So
Yeah.
we'll just take it over like we always do in school.
yeah.
imagine that though, bro. But that would look ugly on like stickers and stuff. Like
The Texas, the shape of
the
Texas. We'll make
get
it like
over
a
it.
just
We'll get over
just
it.
Broken Bow. It's like a territory.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like Puerto Rico, it's off to the side like a little
I'll
island.
call
It's
it
like
that.
a little
Yeah.
See, like that. I would take out Oklahoma to add Puerto Rico.
That would be cool, though. I would vote for that.
I mean,
But what would you put where Oklahoma is? Wait, no, hold on. I think there are other states that are more unnecessary. There,
Idaho.
Idaho's one of them.
yeah. I don't know where it's
there's
at.
a few like in the
Like the
middle,
Dakotas. What?
central.
No, man,
Both of
Dakotas has Mount Rushmore.
Who cares about
Montana?
Man, fuck Mount Rushmore. Montana. I'll keep Montana. I hear it's nice. Never been, but I hear it's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
heard
you
it's-
you never hear anything.
Well, that's because
about
nobody lives
Montana.
there.
Connecticut.
Well, I know.
I'm pretty sure like Garland has
Connecticut.
more people than the entire state of Montana.
Well, look, I think
There's a
it's because
few.
Texas people are very gung ho about Texas. Like, look at your hat. Look at my shirt.
Look at my hat.
I'm gonna take it. Texas.
It's like
Yeah.
we're gung ho about Texas.
Hey,
And where everybody else is just like,
Texas,
we live in Idaho.
Texas.
Who's the
Whatever.
only other state that has that type of pride as only California?
I mean, I'm sure
I think that they all do. They all have that kind of
do,
pride, but the only ones that are like
Cool
gung
enough.
ho about it are like I think California, Florida, Texas, probably Colorado,
You can't be.
New York,
No.
You can't
New
be.
it's
Jersey,
not that
Illinois.
many.
check it out. I had a coworker that came from Indiana, and he put his kid through school, so he was researching what classes they have, and he found out that one of the schools had a Texas history class, and he goes, "What the hell is that?" And like, he's asking me, right? He's asking me like, "Why Texas history? Like what?
Oh,
What is wrong with you people?" And I almost slap him in the face, like, "Dude,
What do you mean?
We're Texas.
didn't you know
Every school has a Texas history class. It's part of the curriculum.
Like, did you not know that Texas was its own country and it held this territory?" And I started telling him
Does that
things.
mean that Indiana doesn't have its own history class?
I
surely
guess
they
not.
do.
What type of history would it have?
It doesn't matter. It used to, like I was in New Mexico in 7th grade, and they had New Mexico history. That just happens to be the year that you study New Mexico history.
because
And
really
that-
it started like on the east side, and then it went this way,
Yeah.
west.
So that's
so
that's why there's history on it, right?
maybe more history, but
right.
I don't know. I just don't feel like those states would have it. History.
I don't know. The other ones are just boring.
Either that.
And this shit.
Yeah, maybe just Texas has.
They're probably
more to
empty
be
There's
Right
some
out
states
there.
like Wyoming and all that. Like there's also nobody there, but
What?
they've got like cool.
What do they
Like
have?
they've got like national parks that I've never been
Oh,
to, but I
okay.
hear are pretty cool, like worth keeping. But
Yeah.
Idaho, come on,
I,
man.
legit, I did not think of Wyoming. Like, I forgot that was a state. That's a weird
If it
name.
wasn't for Green Bay and the Packers, nobody would know Wisconsin was a state. Like,
Oh man,
That's
they
true.
got cheese.
I mean, they're all Canadians.
well,
Wait, what?
yeah, they're all Canadians.
70 show.
That 70
and
show.
the
That's right.
70 show.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way, that was Priscilla because Luis couldn't be here today. So
that
she's
was
sitting right
Luis.
reference.
He's sick.
Is he sick?
No, that's why his voice sounds a little weird.
But yeah, no. What? Wyoming, Connecticut for Annabelle. Annabelle lives there.
When are we gonna
Connecticut's
go?
busy,
I know
though.
you want to. Actually, Annabelle's in Vegas now. I thought we went over this.
What?
Annabelle.
She got
Fuck is Annabelle.
The doll.
Annabelle the doll.
They got she got moved to Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they sold her. Like when those people died, they sold all their stuff and to some ghost hunter guy.
Well, that's where prostitution is legal, man. She wanted to be free.
I got you. Now, I mean, if she's in Las Vegas, I'll go visit her in Las Vegas. I wanted to go to Connecticut to go see the doll, but you know, I better say, if she's in Vegas, let me know.
I'll have to look it up.
I would have made that trip for that.
Oh, there's other things to do in Vegas. I'm just
For a
saying.
doll?
It's the Annabelle doll.
But she doesn't do anything for me. Like what?
Isn't it rumor?
A movie?
She
She's a
killed
movie?
people?
A doll?
I don't know. The
She's
demon
in
that's inside?
She's in Hollywood.
Is she? Is she traveling right now? No, they like.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm guessing
doll.
they're moving her around.
Yeah. Once the Warrens died, I think they both died already.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
they're both dead, and it says that she's in Hindi.
She's what? You need to get closer to the mic. We can't hear you.
Indiana?
It says
Wait,
Las
quit
Vegas.
it with the 9 to 5 voice. Just give us your real.
she's in Las Vegas.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
But yeah, so that was just my point. Oklahoma shouldn't exist.
So you had nothing. You just don't like Oklahoma. Cool.
it was.
That's cool.
It was. There was nothing there. Whatever.
Oh,
I think it's because they have nothing to like other than Broken Bow for us. Like that gets our attention.
Carrie Underwood.
What's up?
I don't listen.
She
I
probably.
don't-
Yeah,
Have you seen her legs though?
Oh, she's the one that sings at the football games.
yes, that one.
Okay.
Oh, and,
Alright,
She's
take
on
it
Monday.
back.
She's on Monday. Is it Monday night?
I take it back.
Yeah, Monday night. That's
didn't
the-
well, no, I think I'm wrong, but wasn't that massacre like the Juneteenth deal over there?
No,
Or like
it was
the
the
very-
Columbine.
No.
No.
Columbine was in Colorado.
Oh my bad.
The deal where
It was.
they had very successful
God damn it. what was that called?
African Americans at the time, like Wall Street,
Where did the guy go
Black
postal?
Wall
I
Street.
thought you were gonna say like a very successful.
Oh
massacre.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they had black. It was called Black Wall Street because it was like they were just booming, like they were just, and then they were like, "That's not a good idea." Like they're doing too good, and then they just killed everybody.
God.
It was the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre.
Yeah, there you go.
Look it up. I'm not going to explain it to you today.
No, that's
but
fine.
yeah,
I think I know
that's known for that. So again, shouldn't exist. Good point, George. You win this round.
You just drove that one to the ground.
It was a 2-day. It was a 2-day massacre.
Of a bunch of affluent African Americans, as Adrian said. So
That sucked. I
With
mean,
the-
I wasn't there, but
Yeah, I was about to say.
So hey, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did this weekend.
This is for those listeners that want to. Would you? Oh, shut. I forgot.
What?
Keep going.
go.
I was thinking about some other stuff.
Okay. Well, I watched the Cowboys lose, which is always great. But that yesterday, before that, we went to Olivia had a gymnastics meet.
I'm glad you said that right. The Cowboys lost. The 49ers did not win.
Okay, all right, Homer.
With them boys.
Remember a few episodes ago, we were talking about the cult parents, and I felt
Yes.
really cultish.
Yeah.
I fear we're becoming part of the cult.
Oh, I almost took a video this weekend because I had that tournament, and I was like, remember I was like, I text, and I was like, let's see what the Colt can do. I didn't say that, but that's what I wanted to put. Like, let's see if the Colt can fucking turn this into a 3:30 game instead of to a 5 o'clock game.
Didn't work. They're not there yet.
Nah,
I bet you that.
They ain't
So
fighting
you're
hard enough.
gymnastics one. So I always take videos. We were at the meet, and we've been talking shit about her previous gym for a while now because they like once we moved there, we realized how bad they sucked.
Okay.
And like every time something happens, every time they do something, we're like, yeah, at this other gym, she would have not been doing that. She wouldn't be doing this. Blah blah blah. And it's just like out of nowhere, we're sitting there like it's literally just me and event. This huge place. It's a huge event. It's like a Texas wide event, right? And it's just us two on this long row of chairs, and we're just talking to each other.
You meant to say Texas size.
It's a Texas size event.
There you go. There you go.
That's
It was
big.
called Texas
that means
Tough.
something.
That was the name of the event. She looks over at me and she says something about the other gym, which is like out of nowhere. We're just talking shit about that other gym. And I'm like, dude, 8 years from now, we're gonna be sitting at the Olympics, still talking shit about that gym for no fucking reason other than we can. And then it gets to like the last event, and we signed up for this fucking online thing that keeps track of live scores at the meets, right? So we're keeping track of all the scores, and Olivia's doing really good. And it gets like through 3 events, she's in second place, and the person ahead of her already finished. So we know where her final score is. So we know what Olivia needs to do on the final event to get first place. Like fucking doing the math. I'm like, got 2 phones out, whatever. And
You're like that lady in the meme, like all the
numbers.
equations.
And we figure out that she needs a 9.4 on uneven bars to win.
That's pretty high.
To win the thing, and that's pretty high. It's her favorite event, but it's her worst event. And she knows this, and she she doesn't get it. Why? When she practices really hard because she really likes the uneven bars, but it's her worst event.
Okay.
So we're like, she's probably not gonna get it. Like whatever, as long as she gets a 9, because she's like, if she would get a 9 something, that would have been 9s on all 4 events. So that would have been a good day. And we're both sitting there recording, and like she finishes, and then they put up her score, and it's like a 9.6 something. I'm like, oh shit! So we're all happy, she won whatever. But right at that moment, I'm like, oh fuck, we're becoming part of the cult. Like we actually know what she needs to do. We know the scores. Yvette's looking up like, what is this one move that they do? We're trying to figure out what it is. Like we look it up.
How many
like,
points will that get you?
We still don't talk to other people.
Oh, okay.
But we're slowly working our way there. I don't know, it's scary.
I bet you everybody else was looking at you like, look at
those fuckers.
year.
Yeah. one day,
First place.
some lady named Cindy's gonna walk in, be like, "Oh, here's your coffee. Here's your coffee."
I'll still be like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "Well, you're Olivia's parents, right?" Like, yeah, weirdo.
This is how you like your coffee.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, how did you know that?
I know.
Well, we've been watching you, and by we I mean we. Everybody's staring at me.
After you order your coffee, we ask them what you ordered.
They all have to see the kids do it, so I'm pretty sure they notice.
They all know
who took first place.
You know what they? You know,
They all look over.
you need,
like,
you need to check to see if they got some type of brand or something.
But you can see, because like Olivia's team was real small, because whatever her level, there's not that many people in it. So, but we don't know any of the parents on the team. So, but we know the kids because they practice together, like compete together. So when one of the kids finishes, you hear people clapping and screaming. You turn around and see who it is. You're like, oh, so you're so and so's parent. And you like start putting them together.
Right.
Like, oh shit.
We need to take you down.
So I had a little bit of that this weekend too. So Valerie made it to her first soccer final, and that's the reason there's not that many first ones, right? There's only one.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I might not make it to Fernie's, whatever.
We were watching the game at Fernie's. Were you wondering?
Yeah, and they won, and they went to PKs.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, the goalie stopped 4.
in the final.
What?
Yeah, it was a final.
I guess they were kind of slow kicks rolling.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
they're just,
Okay,
and a lot of them
not
are
freaking, like,
they're 10 years old.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
a lot of them are like,
they're not screamers. Yeah. Okay.
but for them, it was
I'm
like
super
it's
campeones.
awesome.
That's what I'm imagining. Like, yeah.
She's like getting the ones by the pole, upper 90s.
Tipping it.
Bouncing off the one pole, flying all the way to the other pole.
Yeah, I love that move. But yeah, they won, and
I was
and
talking
it
shit
was
to
cool.
Gladys before the final. I sent her pictures in the video. I'm like, yeah, Olivia won hers. You better tell Valerie to come through.
So it was bittersweet weekend. But
It was
I'm
all
excited.
great for me. I don't know what you're talking. It was just sweet,
Yeah.
nothing but sweet.
But it was exciting, and it was funny because, like you said, I never really yell, and this time I was fucking yelling, and like there was parents like in front of me because I never sit down. I always take my chair. Actually, I stopped taking my chair.
You don't use it.
Yeah, I never use it because I'm always standing. I'm fucking pacing. I'm
the
watching.
sidelines. Yeah, that was me.
And I was yelling, and people were like, "The fuck!" Like they were just turning around.
He talks.
Like exactly. They were like, "Who the fuck is that?" It was like, "Oh shit, Valerie's parents."
That's Valerie's dad.
No, she actually has parents. Oh my god! They just dropped her off.
Well, she actually has a dad because they hear Gladys.
Oh yeah, she's always, even when she's just talking, they hear Gladys. Yeah.
Like legit shoulder to shoulder little fouls or whatever. Like she's like, "Hey, get off my baby!" It's like, I have to be like,
Chill
"Babe,
out.
that was legit."
Yeah,
Like, Not a foul.
So look,
Not a foul.
it's funny. Not this weekend, but last weekend, Kelmy went to Houston to visit me at Houston. And
Oh yeah, for those that don't know, Kelmy, our former guest, is David's significant other, also known as wife.
She was a temp guest, right?
Yeah, she's just a walk-in.
She was
Yeah.
walking. She was walking.
So anyway, yeah, they went to Houston, and Dalila went with her. So on Sunday, we just decided to go to the park. They have a downtown park, kind of similar to Dallas, right? And then it turns out they had a race. I don't know if it was a marathon, but they had a big race going on. So there's a lot of streets shut down. We're walking through downtown, and we hear all this hooping and hollering. We're like, what the hell's going on? We get closer. We see, you know, how they put the temporary fence, the short, maybe 40-inch tall fence. And then there's all these, I want to say,
Spectators?
well, yeah, they're spectators, but I want to say they're relatives or something because they're cheering on
No.
people that go through.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can tell it's like, oh, okay, that's
That guy's
that
that
guy's
group belongs to them.
wife
Yeah.
or whatever. But then there's this one guy that is yelling for everyone, like cheering everyone on, and he's like really into it. It's like, come on, you got this. You're almost there. It's the last 3 minutes, but like this.
Yeah.
And I say, well, I want some of that.
What's up?
Check
The
this out.
guy or the action?
No, it's like the action.
Both.
Just make sure. I want some of that. So I see some runners, and I tell Kelmy and Dalila, I was like, check this out. You need to do this too. So I pick a random guy, and I point right at him, and I'm right at the fence, and I point right
There you
at
go.
him. And I go, you got this, boss. Come on now. It's just, you're almost there. And he cracks a big smile. And I was like, oh, yeah. I got you.
That works.
And it felt kind of good, right?
Yeah,
it felt kind of good.
Anytime you make somebody smile, it feels good.
Yeah. So then Kelmy starts
usually do
doing
it by
it, and
tripping or
Dalila
something.
started doing it. And then I keep looking at this random guy across the race, and he's kind of eyeballing me like,
Like, I see what
Oh,
you're
it's
doing.
competition now. It's a
I see what you're doing, and I want some of it.
no. And I think I don't know if I'm just speculating, but this girl comes by and he goes, what? You gave me kids. You gave me kids. So I'm like, oh yeah, that must be the wife. Right? Like, there it is.
I'd be like, I'd point at some guy and be like, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Random threats while they're running. See what they do.
Golly.
I know where you live. I don't know. So no, that's cool.
It was funny because I felt kind of embarrassed when I started. Like, oh shit, I didn't think this through. Because I'm pointing right at him with my finger, but he smiled, so I guess it worked out.
Nice. Good.
The extra motivation for that final stretch. Se fue.
No, and then I guess this is also kind of funny. We saw a guy with a Deadpool costume.
Running?
He was one of the runners. He had a little tag and everything. And I tell Dalila, look, that's Deadpool. She goes, who's Deadpool?
Oh my god. Well,
And then- and
She
then-
can't watch
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
at the moment, I'm like, that's a
I'll
good
tell you
thing.
later.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good
Don't
thing.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
But I said, no, it's a superhero. He's got movies. And, well, what does he do? What's his power?
He has a hot girlfriend.
So, well, no. So I said, well, it's just like Wolverine. Well, who's Wolverine?
Oh.
And I'm like,
Oh
oh
my
my God.
It's like
I
the
felt like
Ant-Man.
I'm failing. Like
Yeah,
a parent.
I was about to say. I didn't want to tell it. I didn't want to say it.
I felt like that. So I start explaining, well, Wolverine is part of the X-Men. And
She would be all into that, I think. Because
I-
she's a geek like that.
yeah, no. And then I explained it to her, and then I made her watch the movie over the weekend. One of them, anyway. The Wolverine
All right,
movie.
sit down.
So then I'm explaining what Wolverine does. It's like, well, yeah, they got these knives implanted in his hands, but his power is that he heals. He heals fast. So he's got this ability to regenerate. She's like, she thought about it for a minute. It's like, what would you do if you could regenerate? I said, well, I guess she was, in my mind, I thought, this girl wants me to say I'm going to cut my arm off and let it regenerate, let it regrow. But I said, no, it ain't going to go like that. I said, well, what I would do is I would just get in really good shape, and, do a lot of exercise. So I would be strong and I would live a lot longer. And she looked right at me and said, but wouldn't you have the ability to regenerate your hair?
Burn.
And round one goes to Dalila.
And then I look at her, it's like,
Do you want to eat tonight?
I said, savage. Well played, girl.
Yeah. You gotta give it to her. You gotta give it to her.
Damn, that hurts.
Kids, man, kids.
Yeah.
It hurt you también.
A little bit. She didn't even say it to me.
Yeah, she was. Dang.
Me cayó el saco.
I'm so sorry.
I like
She
out of all
left you
things, that's-
speechless.
You're over there trying
I
to,
got you.
yeah, trying to teach your X-Men like heroes and stuff. Y no, te viene con un burn.
Wow.
Hey, but what would y'all do?
I would chop off my arm and watch it grow back. What do you
But
mean?
what is it gonna grow back?
I'd be like day one. Bam. Huh? What do you mean?
His arm doesn't grow back if you chop it off, right?
Well, no, not Wolverine. He doesn't have that. He just heals fast.
Yeah,
He
heals
doesn't
fast.
regenerate.
Deadpool does.
Deadpool does.
Deadpool does. Yes. But I'm saying, yeah, Wolverine. No,
Well, if I was Wolverine, I'd do whatever the fuck I want.
I'd probably jump in the volcano or something
That guy lives forever, man.
Why?
just to see how it would feel.
Oh, that wouldn't feel good.
I'm probably not, but I mean, at least I'd know.
I'm telling you.
But
right
do you
now,
want to
I don't
know?
feel
Do you really want to know?
Nobody wants to die burning.
I wouldn't.
I'm not saying he's gonna die, but well, if
He would die.
if you
Wolverine would
if you,
die.
if you burn into nothing, there's
can't
nothing
heal.
to
He went through.
regenerate.
He survived a nuke,
That's different.
Yeah, because it just hurts you and then you regenerate.
Yeah.
Or you heal.
but it was like a blast. I
Like
mean,
a direct blast?
yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
If
Not
you're
a direct
saying
blast,
like
it was like he was at that
he was in a sewer or something, and then he got burnt.
Okay, he got burnt.
Yeah, so he healed.
Okay,
But he didn't get like disintegrated. Or
no.
yeah, you can't.
I don't know. I'm not saying. I don't know.
You
I'm not
can't
a
come
comic
back to life.
person,
Wait.
but-
Does she know who Superman is?
Yeah, she just didn't know who Deadpool was.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
No, she's into superhero movies.
Oh, okay. So she's,
Yeah.
I think kids like her are into that shit because it's so fucking like mind
there?
blowing. Like, yeah, it fucks with your brain. It
and
makes
it's
you think.
it's the biggest movies right now, también. So
Yeah, but even as like back when we were kids,
Mm.
the geeky kids were into that shit because it's fucking cool. It's like
that's
you know, it's not normal.
Does she know who Miraculous Ladybug is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she does.
do you know who that
It's
is?
sad that I know.
Yeah,
that.
I know who that is.
Yeah.
I watched that.
It's a good show.
New
What do you-
season.
what- I was
New
saying.
season's out. Nah, I'm just kidding.
And whenever I used to live alone, I'd every day. First off, don't
Wait, what?
call me weird.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge me, but I would turn on the TV for my dog whenever I went to work. Wait, stop. And that show
Wow.
would be the one that'd be on whenever I came back home.
Right.
So I'd sit there and like watch it for like a good 2 episodes and be like, all right, cool. What is it? It's not. It's so that they can be listening to something.
Okay.
Like our cousin, is that she'll put Paw Patrol on when she leaves the house,
No,
so the dogs can watch Paw
no,
Patrol.
is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Very true.
You know what I put on for my dogs?
Nothing.
Not a fucking thing. If they're lucky,
Real
I feed
life
them.
events.
They can look out the fence and like see life happen as it, you know.
That's true. That's true. I mean, outside.
All right. Another thing, I sent y'all a couple posts. Brandon Moreno, did you see that?
No,
Oh,
'cause
he
I hate
won.
UFC,
The
but
fighter?
it was-
UFC
it's cool.
fighter?
Yeah, but he's.
I'm not into it, but it's cool that he won. Whatever.
Did,
What do you
Y'all
mean?
go ahead. I don't mind me.
I mean, I know you don't know too
I
much
didn't watch
about him,
the
but
fight,
that
but I heard.
guy, he's like best friends with fucking.
Yeah, I know that.
What's
That's
his
how.
name?
It's the only reason I know him.
he's best friends with who?
Was Roberto Martinez from?
That
From that other
podcast we will not
podcast?
say. Yeah. Yeah, did you watch it? No.
No, I didn't watch the fight, but I heard about the kid winning, and I guess it was a big venue in Brazil. I guess so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that
and
was
this
that
dude's
was
like
their that was
the
their
guy in
fourth, that was their
Brazil,
fourth
so.
fight.
It was the real deal.
Yeah, it was, and I
They
watched
stopped the fight, right?
highlights.
Yeah,
Like the doctor stopped the fight. Yeah.
yeah. He kind of punched him with his thumb.
Yeah,
Kinda
he
went
did.
like this, and they got him inside the eye.
Oh,
they wear gloves?
Was it inside?
Yeah, but they're open.
Yeah, they have
They're
the.
like,
They're
Oh, there
Fingers
just
cut
cover
off.
the knuckles. Okay.
and it looked like he just kind of did this.
Oh, that sucks.
he
and,
got, but he got inside the eye. I thought it was
well, I
like
mean,
under-
Wouldn't
it was
Shouldn't
like right
that be
here.
a
Huh?
disqualification though?
No,
I mean, it's a punch, but
it was an unfortunate punch to the point.
Well, you don't punch like this though.
No, but he went for
yeah, but they're
that's
all-
true. He went like this.
they're
He
all
could have
dirty.
like hammered. What do they call it? Hammer punch?
I mean, you gotta watch it, but
Yeah, I'm not saying shit. I don't
I'm
know
just
anything about
saying.
that, so
I'm just saying he.
I
It
just
didn't
like
look.
talking shit about it.
It didn't look like a straight hit. It looked more like a. But I don't know. I didn't see it.
More like
Like
hook
a
than
lateral.
jab.
Yeah,
Or straight.
it just looked kind of like
Heard you, but don't knock you down kind
But
of.
he got him.
Yeah.
So, and he was talking so much shit too.
Did you see the what's it called when the stare down or whatever the show that he was like over there trying to push him, trying to provoke him and everything. He's just standing there. It's like, dang, that's
Yeah, it
cool.
was,
Who's provoking who?
it was cool.
The Brazilian was trying to like, he was like pushing him, tapping him. Was like, hey, come on, and Brandon was just standing there.
So you
Well-
said this is your fourth fight?
This was
What's
their fourth.
what's the
It
record
was a
overall?
tie, win, and then this was a third
tiebreaker.
fight.
Till
I
it's over.
guess.
Yeah, and
So,
Good for him. I'm glad. I mean, Mexicans have
he's a
good
good
fighters.
guy.
They're good fighters, but I don't care. Still,
well,
don't care
we
for
don't have a lot in the UFC. We have
No.
him, and then we have
Yeah.
like an 18-year-old.
oh, that kid is
That
good.
guy,
Yeah.
that guy looks fucking. He's all fucked up. Doesn't he look like weird?
He's already ugly, so he's good to go.
Yeah, like he's like he
The
got no,
cauliflower ear.
but he's but he's
He
18.
was born with the cauliflower.
No, he just looks like odd, but he's 18 and
Yeah.
he's pretty good. He beat somebody. I think
I don't remember.
the last one it was like an American fighter. I don't know, but
I think that they're gonna start coming up. Like, there's a lot of good Mexican fighters.
yeah,
Mexicans
they're
are good
like,
at
oh
fighting.
shit,
Like,
we
it's-
can make money there. All right.
Yeah, it's a thing. That's why we have so many good boxers. But
either boxers or UFC now. That's one cool thing now. I like watching it because the only reason I watch some sports that are boxing is to watch like Mexican fighters. And now that it's in the UFC, I can watch UFC.
So, yeah.
or you could not watch it too. That'd be cool.
No, wait. Like that's actually one of the things I wanted to talk about. Is just violence.
Okay.
General,
Wait, in general, yeah, because
Kill me, beat you.
yeah. Again, I mean, it's a problem.
Did she?
no. Well, that's my point. Is like, is it a problem? Because
Because she beats you.
No,
Yes.
violence.
Especially now, eh?
Let him finish.
Especially now with equality.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, it's fair game.
I feel like I don't know if it's a generation thing or just a boys and not girls thing, but when we got in fights as we were kids in school, I don't know if y'all got in fights. I'm sure you had to have some kind of fight. But when we got in fights at school, we'd come home and first thing Dad would ask is like,
did you win?
Did you win?
yeah,
I heard you got
did you win?
suspended.
Or
Did you win?
how's the other guy
Yeah.
look like? Because I'd be coming home with a
Worse.
black eye or something.
Yeah.
And then if I didn't say I heard him, like he would be mad.
Disappointment.
He'd be disappointed.
All right, get in the gym.
But then I would be like, well, like you never actually taught me how to stand or how to punch or how to, move
Yeah.
your body. Like I never actually learned that from
You're fine.
my dad. So what I'm getting at is, should you teach your kid some basic
Hell yes.
stuff? And is it
No.
only,
Self-defense.
is it only boys or boys and girls?
No,
Boys and
it's
girls.
boys and girls now. I mean,
I mean, now
girls all-
always girls used to
yeah.
fight. Man, there were more girl fights in my schools, and
There was,
Boy
there
fights,
was.
yeah.
You really needed more than the guys. The girls need to learn just because self defense and just in case. But también, if you need to fight another girl, pull that hair first. Drop her.
but they're already really good at that though. So it's like, we don't
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean that's
teach
the
them.
first thing they go
It's
to.
the first thing they do.
Yeah, that's the first thing they do.
The hair grab.
Yeah, teach him how to get around
I
that.
remember I grew up with 4 sisters, and the first thing they all would do when I would piss them off is grab my fucking hair because I had a lot of it back in the
I was
day.
about to.
The funny guy, and that was it. Like, once they grabbed my hair, it was done. That was a little kid. That was like,
Yeah,
I was 6 years younger than the youngest one of them. So
yeah.
It's effective.
whatever.
Crazy.
That's what that one. Cabrón.
But then I feel like, because I thought of that, and I was like, I should teach my girls how to, take a stance and how to
Drop someone.
actually move your body so that you have more strength in your punch. Just basic stuff, right?
KO with one punch. I got you.
But then, like Dalila is 8, Natalia is 13, and she's pretty tall. Like she could do some damage. I'm sorry, 9.
I was gonna say, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and
He's
then
tall.
and Sophia's already 18, so it's like it's different for each one. Like the oldest one should get like a self-defense. The middle one, I don't know. Natalia, I don't know, man.
I don't know if she
think-
needs it actually.
think she's
For
gonna
her
be
age,
okay.
like, she's probably taller than everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, she could beat everybody up in her class. I'm saying.
But okay.
But I feel like she has to have some basic stuff. What I'm afraid of is that once you feel that you got this,
Oh yeah.
I don't want her to become the bully. So, like, should I really teach her?
I don't think she's gonna become the bully.
Do you
Like,
think-
No, I mean,
Wait, wait, wait.
you've already,
What
you've
makes
already
you think
taught
she
her
would
that.
become the bully?
I think you've already taught her that.
What, to be the bully?
No,
or not to be the bully. Well,
Oh,
either
not to
way,
be- okay.
it's too late now. Like she's a teenager,
Yeah.
But yeah,
so she's either gonna be the bully or not. Either way, I think you still should teach her.
I remember seeing people that were like, "Man, I bet she could fight," and then get their ass whooped.
Yeah.
So yeah, at least teach her, because I'm sure everybody's like, "Man, I don't want, mess with her."
So that's what
She's
you're afraid of her
big.
becoming the bully.
Well, a lot of times you rely on resolving a conflict with talking, right? And that's really ultimately what you prefer. But there's times that doesn't work. And you know how they say, like, kill him with kindness? There's going to be times where it's like, fuck that bitch, punch her in the face, and that's going to happen at some point.
That's true.
And it usually leads to more
What are you
problems.
doing?
So,
Did you say I did
Sorry,
it?
he distracted me.
so yeah, that's what I think is like. It usually once it gets to a
That terrible
violent fight.
I get it. Cool. Right.
No, it pops.
No, whatever. Sorry, David. I'm sorry.
Sorry, David.
These guys are trying to pour a beer over here. He didn't know what the hell he's doing.
It's,
Like,
it's the foam. It's
it's
the
like,
so it can
yeah,
pop.
it's called head, and you're really good at.
Can we blur
it, I
that out,
guess.
please?
Well,
Why are you?
Like,
I'm sorry, David. This should never happen.
No, I'm sorry. Let's
sorry.
just blur that
Yeah,
out.
no, yeah.
We'll blur that out.
We'll make you look like you know how to pour a beer. It's cool.
It's gonna be a big old.
Oh no, I
Sometimes
recorded
you
all
want
of
it
it.
for me.
I poured this in like this way on purpose.
Does he like big head or what?
No, is it my nickname?
Anywho, you should teach your kids to fight. I haven't done that with Olivia yet, so I need to.
Delilah, you can't teach her right
And
now.
how
You
to
can't.
pour a
I've
drink.
done it with
can. Why not?
Andrea a little bit, not like taught her how to fight or stand or anything, but I'm like, I've told her, like, don't start shit.
Right.
Don't be that person. Don't
you ain't
be a
gonna finish
bully.
Just have some confidence that you.
But
It doesn't matter how big you are. You
Yeah.
can.
Because one thing I always said was like, I didn't know when. Like, one thing I told her: defend yourself. If you feel like fuck it, just go. And I was never told that, so I always hesitated until
You were never told that
No.
by your dad?
I don't think.
I do. I got in more fights than literally anybody I know.
Ooh,
I got into a lot of fights too, but I'm just saying, like, I just never, I never started them, but I always would fight when I got hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when I got fight.
oh, okay. So like, you could take the first punch, and then that's when you would fight.
Sometimes
They
you
would
don't-
take the first swing.
I'm 2-1-1.
That doesn't mean I would
Sorry.
take the first
First
punch.
of swing.
I think I'm 2-1-1.
Okay.
Well, let's count.
No. You got to keep a record.
On a one-on-one.
You know what?
no.
I've never.
I never kept record. I'm gonna
should count.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and count one of these days.
But are you talking about high school or all?
All I
your
know is the
fights?
first one. I got
the ones
my
I can
ass handed
remember.
to me by a little fucking twerp. Like it was a lawyer. I was in 4th grade. He was in 3rd grade, and he beat the shit out of me. Like I got home with like, blood all over me, and then I got my ass beat at home. For
getting your ass beat for a smaller kid. From
That,
a smaller
that
kid.
wasn't too bad. When I got home,
No.
I really got whooped.
Well, sorry about that.
Yeah, I got beat up by a tall guy in 5th grade.
See, every time I fought a bigger guy, I beat him. It was the little motherfuckers. I literally were just quick. Plus, when I was in 4th grade, I was a little bitch. I didn't know how to do it. Like, I didn't know
So one time in high school, it was 9th grade. I don't even know what kind of beef this was. Like, I was like surprised, but
He's just like, I didn't do anything.
but I was
All
waiting.
right.
I was waiting for my mom to get there to pick me up. This is when we lived in Farmersville, like pretty far away.
Out there in the country.
So she picked me up, and my cousin from Juarez was in town, Cesar. And so they were kind of there, and then I wasn't even really paying attention. So I got in the truck, and this dude runs up to the truck and punches me in the face while I'm sitting in the truck. Getting my seatbelt.
Through the window?
Like through the window was open, and he just punched me, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I jumped out, and then we kind of started fighting. And then Cesar jumps out. And he didn't fight him. He just threw him around.
Yeah.
Like fucking ragdoll. And then,
Montoneros.
well, actually, I'm lying. We were fighting. They pulled up. Cesar gets off, throws him around. I get in the truck, and then he gets a punch before my mom takes off. That's what happened.
Your mom got it there.
Oh, wait, I remember that. What,
then-
you were in middle school? No.
No, that was freshman year.
Oh, I don't know.
And then it was funny because I guess his mom showed up right after, and they kind of followed us all the way. And my mom was kind of scared. I don't know, but nothing happened. The next day, they were like, "Yeah, we got to report that there was an older gentleman helping you." Like,
It was your younger cousin?
like
I do remember that. I remember that whole story.
And he had like a beard, or like he had like
That's
whatever.
rough.
He was an overdeveloped seventh grader. Fucker had a mustache.
And I was like, "Yeah, that's my cousin. He's younger than me." He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
he's younger than you?" I'm like, "Yes." They were like, "Never
But he's
mind
also
then."
crazy.
I swear they were like, "Never mind then." They let me go, and I was like, "All right."
He's from the streets.
That was pretty
Have
funny.
we already talked about this on the
Bullying?
podcast? Like fighting?
No.
I feel like I have. I just had this conversation with somebody, but I got
I don't think so.
suspended from school
For what?
for fighting at home.
What?
For what?
Because I showed up to
I
school.
didn't even get suspended for that.
See, no.
And it was right in front of the school, but it was like at 5:00, like way after school.
Yeah. I
That's just what they told you, man. You had something else going on.
You got.
We don't want this kid here. Just tell him.
Well, I heard of people.
This is our
I
chance.
heard of people getting in fights offsite or whatever.
But it wasn't even
Off
like we used to
campus.
get in fights. Like if you were gonna fight somebody during school, you'd be like, and then the teacher would come and you're like, "I'll see you after school," and then we
Yeah.
go meet at the park and fight.
Right.
That's cool.
Don't do it at school.
But this time it was like it was my fucking friend that we would like hang out all the time, and we were in 7th grade, 6th or 7th. I don't know. We were in middle school,
Yeah.
and I don't know why we got in a fight that day. This is literally like the guy I would hang out with all the time.
Oh, it
We
was
got
your
in a fucking
friend.
fight. Yeah, it was my friend. But we got in a fight. And then he had a big family. He had a Montoneros. And they were like not the best family. Probably shouldn't have been my friend, but whatever. So I'm beating his ass, and then his little sister, his big sister. No, it was his big little sister. No, they were all younger.
Okay.
Like he was my age, but he had
Big
two
little
little
sister.
sisters and a younger brother. 2 younger sisters and a younger brother. But his older younger sister comes over and like she runs into both of us and knocks us down.
Baby D.
Yeah. And then so now we're on the floor, right? And then his little brother, that motherfucker was like a little, like I probably would have lost the fight with him, but not his brother. He grabbed there was an old car or something in the house, and he grabbed the sun visor that like folds down, and he comes over and he fucking whacks me and hit me right in the eye. So I got a black eye from it. Fight's over, like whatever.
You get suspended next day.
I said a black eye.
That's an epic move, though.
Black guy?
Get the visor from the car and
Yeah, it really
smash.
Damn. Like, why would you? Okay.
rips it right off.
What's the easiest thing to rip off this car? Rips off a visor and takes it. Yeah, okay.
So he hits me with it. I get a black eye, whatever. I don't remember how the fight ended. Oh, wait, by the way, I'm calling Richie out on this one.
He didn't
This
help you?
entire time,
Oh.
no. Richie's standing on the sidewalk. There was this
no,
wall, and he's looking
man.
around the corner. I'm on the floor, and I can look back and see this motherfucker looking around the corner. I'm getting my ass beat by this entire family.
He was like this.
Whatever.
He was like, "Hey, where are you at? I don't see you." In '93.
We need to have him back now so he can defend himself. But yeah, this is a while back. So I show up to school the next day with a black eye.
Yeah.
And like my teacher first period sends me to the office. And like, what happened? I got a black eye. How'd you get a black eye? I got in a fight.
Ran into a pool.
Oh, yeah, that's the first thing you got to say about. Oh, I fell.
Yeah, I told him I didn't do it at school, so I'm like, in my mind, how the fuck do you care? I got in a fight. What'd you get in a fight with? None of your business. Like I didn't tell him.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck they found out who I got in a fight with. No, they didn't find out because they didn't even go to that fucking school.
Okay.
They still suspended me for fighting.
That makes no sense.
How did your mom not go fucking raise hell?
My mom didn't give a shit.
She was
That's
like,
what I'm
"All
telling
right,
you.
you're
You're
at
going to
home."
say
She's like, you don't have to
About-
make your breakfast that early today. So it's cool.
Estás en la casa. A ver, ponte a trabajar. Ponte a limpiar.
That's like the
I ran
go-to.
in-
I fell.
I ran into a doorknob.
That's exactly what I said. The first time they asked me, that's what I said. He's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, okay, I got in a fight because I knew they knew.
Okay.
Whatever.
Like,
But
if you're gonna ask me and I tell you, he's like, you don't believe me. All right, that's your own damn fault. Don't believe me.
it was stupid. I only got suspended twice, and they both were fighting.
I never
And
got
they were
suspended.
both with my friends.
It's not even fighting someone else. It's just
Yeah,
with your
it's with my
friends.
friends,
Yeah,
My
man,
friends.
you don't want to rat them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't rat out your friends. I did,
Yeah, I got into a couple fights.
Even if you had a fight with them, you can't rat
did you
them
get
out.
suspended?
Did I ever get suspended? No. I got in fights plenty of times. A lot of times I got beat up. My dad would be mad at me, but I never got suspended.
Wait,
No, his dad wouldn't beat him. Somebody.
how tall were you at this
I
time?
was the shortest kid in school
How?
because I was young. I got in first grade when I was 5.
Okay.
They pulled me out of kindergarten and I started first grade halfway through the year, and I was just one of the small kids. I was always one of the smaller kids.
For those of you wondering why George asked that, David's 6'2", so it's not like he's.
No, I was the shortest kid most of the time. I guess
Okay.
through primaria.
That's been me my whole life. So
Yeah, I would always fight with my friends or punch my friends. Like we would play around.
George is still the shortest kid in his elementary school.
Hey, them Texas boys,
hey,
pretty big.
I still take it down. Logo?
But yeah, no, I mean, I guess when I did that with my friends, I could stand my ground with my friends, and they would make me fight with other kids from other grades, and I would get into those fights.
He
Like,
was like a little fighting chicken.
yeah,
I can imagine
All
that.
fighting.
man.
But
I would-
David.
yeah, exactly. And then I was stupid enough to go and like,
Oh yeah, you want to
yeah,
fight,
yeah.
David?
And then no, they would go and pick the fight, and then it was like we got David. So and then
The
I
younger-
would, so I,
the
basically
shorter
I was
kids?
picking the fight,
Yeah.
and then I'd get beat up because I wasn't really.
Okay, I get it. Sorry, David. Again, why are you doing this to David?
So yeah, no, I mean I wasn't really mad or anything. I was just fighting because I was told to fight, or because my friends wanted me to fight.
There's guys
and I'd
like
get beat
that.
up,
And you get beat up,
and I would get beat up.
and they'd still call you.
Yeah,
Well, it was fun for them.
because I would beat them up afterwards. So it was
okay.
I don't know. It was just when you want to fight, when you're mad about something, the fight comes out. But when somebody makes you fight, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You know.
My dad. One thing my dad always told me was that he always had friends. Like he would start fights and shit. And one thing I always
I don't think your dad started fights.
He ended them.
no, he was just in them. I don't know.
He was in a lot of fights. But he's not the type of person to start a fight.
Yeah.
He's also not the type of person to take a lot of shit. That was your dad's problem. He has a short fuse.
Yeah. Well, I always, I don't know. In high school, I feel like I was friends with everybody. Even if I had like friends that didn't like this guy,
Yeah,
I
I was
would
still
always
friends
say
with him,
hi
yeah.
to that guy. I'm like, I don't have anything towards that guy. Like he's pretty cool. And if there was a fight, I probably wouldn't be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you know whose side you're gonna be on if there's a fight, but you talk to everybody. Like,
I just talk to everybody. But after high school, like in clubs and things like that, I was always starting fights, and my friends would fucking, just
Did you ever?
they like to fight too. So whatever.
Did you ever fight under a bridge?
No.
what?
I don't know. I feel like that was our thing in Mesquite. There was always a fight underneath a bridge.
Like freeway bridge
Far
or what the
West.
fuck?
Like,
Far West, 2001.
one.
Was there a
I
specific
had some
bridge
of
I would fight under?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a specific bridge. That's what I was asking. I feel like there's.
Nah,
always
we like
there was a park for me.
in high school. If you didn't fight in school, where would you fight? Man, I don't remember.
We
I
used
never
to
got in a
fight
fight
at-
in high school.
We used to fight at Duck Creek.
All my fights were in middle school.
Creek.
Duck Creek?
Yeah.
Oh, the park?
Yeah.
We would fight at a park too. Our middle school, the fight place was the park. It was like a few blocks from my high school. I'm from the school. Everybody knew. If it was like, I'll see you after school, we knew where we were going to see each other.
And everybody knew. So
Yeah,
even if you
everybody-
wanted
bunch
to
of
chicken
people
out, you're like, no.
That's exactly.
You said.
That was the only one
Let's
time
go.
cops showed up, and they showed up because they just followed the crowd. Like literally the entire fucking school left and went to the park after school.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
It was so stupid. Yeah,
Everybody would tell everyone.
run.
And then they wouldn't
everybody
fight.
just walking one way,
Yeah.
like, okay, we know what's going on.
and then they wouldn't fight.
Well, no, because the cops showed up.
Oh no. I mean, just saying.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
a lot
that's-
of
that's
that
like-
too. You show up and you're like, hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? And then nobody fights you. God damn it, guys, come on. You throw a rock at them, see if they pisses them off.
That's
or
what you
something.
got to do. You already know it's not going to happen, so you just like, fuck it, I got to act up.
If you ain't going to it, you run out there and punch the guy.
Yeah, I never did that.
That's what I thought.
If I showed up, I'm hitting somebody. Like, I didn't walk all the way over here for nothing. This park is not on my way home. That's all I'm saying. So if I'm going to the
Going
park,
out there.
somebody's getting hit, even if it's me. Like I don't give a fuck.
Nah, but yeah, I don't.
Nah, but look, when you win a fight, you feel like $1 million right
Fuck yeah,
afterwards,
dude.
man.
Everybody's
You're
like,
yeah.
hey, you won.
You start walking like Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee.
There's Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
No, the kicker
Oh, yeah.
from Indianapolis, man.
Oh, okay. I'm
You
like,
remember that
what?
guy?
Yeah,
He,
yeah.
went-
Yeah, Pat
he
McAfee.
made
time
a
he
big
made a
tackle and he
tackle.
walked like,
Isn't he a commentator now?
I don't know.
He's a,
Well, when you said that, I thought he was a commentator. I was like,
He's a-
commentator?
No, he was a kicker, and he would always get like these badass.
man,
tackles.
he was
a-
he was
do
a
the
badass
walk
kicker.
afterward.
he was an announcer. He's an announcer for WWE now. Well, on his
Pat McAfee.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
He wrestled at WrestleMania, but
It's not weird.
At all.
it's not. It was pretty cool. Anywho, ay my goodness. Something happened to me today. Oh no! A real quick question. Oh, not even. I want to make a movement. I want to start a movement. All right.
I thought you said you want to make a movie.
I want to start a movement. No. I want to start a movement. We need to start a movement to replace bags and make like drive whenever you go through drive-through and they give you the bags and boxes and everything, make it transparent.
So you don't have to look through it. You're just like, all right, I'm gonna
No,
sit here.
because like whenever you get home and you forget, and you open your
Don't drive away.
sandwich and it's like it's missing a bun or something.
What the fuck? This is a bun from a
I'm
sandwich.
saying.
I think.
Like you
I'm
ordered
not-
a Big
I'm not
Mac and they gave you a double cheeseburger.
I'm not
Or what?
100% sure, but I think Gladys at one point got 2 buns, no fucking burger. I'm pretty sure.
There's no way that
That is
happened.
dark. That
I
is a dark
swear.
joke, man.
I swear.
To
I don't know.
Priscilla, it happened one time. We went to Whataburger. Oh, sorry, go.
Comment or call in, whatever. What are we
Yes.
doing now?
You called them?
Whatever. Email us, comment, whatever. If this has ever happened to you,
Please
we want to hear
confirm
about
this.
It's
I don't believe this has ever
Priscilla
happened.
and
to
me
anyone.
went to Whataburger one time, and thankfully we actually stopped like to park. We parked right at the Whataburger because we're
And
like
they were
let's-
missing a bun on
No,
a
no, no.
burger.
She opens it. We opened the burger and she takes a bite and she's like, "This tastes weird." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, she opens it. George, I look at it. It's like that's lettuce, tomato, and bacon. Ah, you got a BLT?
It's not a bun.
No, but it didn't have the
patty.
meat. It didn't have
patty.
Yeah, it was missing the bacon.
Okay,
patty.
same thing I said.
Yeah, it was missing the patty.
Huge difference between missing a patty and missing
In
a
a
bun.
bun.
No.
Yeah,
No.
you wouldn't
No,
take a bite.
That happened to me. That,
It was
no,
missing a bun.
that was another time that happened to me
like-
at Chick-fil-A.
You
Lettuce
missed
on
a
top.
Chick-fil-A.
At Chick-fil-A.
Dude,
They-
Oh, hell no. That's
Chick-fil-A.
bullshit.
Chick-fil-A.
No, there's no.
I'm gonna stick up for Chick-fil-A right now. Even though they're not open on Sundays.
All right. What location?
I'm gonna go talk to the manager.
Oh,
No,
was-
you
it
know
was
what?
one
It
in-
doesn't matter because they're very
matter, yes.
specific about where they put them.
It was one in downtown.
Wait. Are you saying you don't find a Chick-fil-A in the hood?
I didn't say that. You said that.
Okay.
that checks out though.
I've never seen one in Oak Cliff.
I don't go to Cliffs or whatever. I couldn't
The
tell
old
you.
cliff is getting gentrified, actually.
It is very.
Coming soon. Actually.
No, have you actually been
Chick-fil-A
driven
comes.
through it? It looks pretty nice now. Well, kind of. Until you get to the parts where it's not nice.
Oak Cliff has always had nice areas.
Well, Oak Cliff was originally a really nice area.
Yeah.
Like, but anyway, nobody knows who Oak Cliff is or where Oak Cliff is.
So-
No, dude, no.
Start the movement because like I'm not wasting my time and like sitting there and looking through my bag real quick.
Oh, you don't care.
I don't care. Yeah, no, I don't. But that's what I'm saying.
I don't either.
I hate getting home and then like missing. Oh, damn! I'm missing a straw. Oh, they didn't give me a
Yeah,
straw.
Take the cover off your.
I can, but
and
it
drink
tastes
from it.
different when you have it in a straw. You know what I mean? A lemonade with a straw tastes way different.
Yeah, Gladys is real. Like, give me the bag. I'm gonna check it right now. Don't drive off.
Yeah,
And then
that's
they
the best
give
way.
you
Yeah.
ketchup, and then she's like, ask for more ketchup. I'm like, what? Can you check to see if they give us
Priscilla-
ketchup? I don't want to ask for more ketchup.
Priscilla is like, ask for barbecue. And then, so I asked for barbecue. She grabs a bag and she's like, let me make sure there's barbecue in here. You can ask her.
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
just hate asking shit.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Just
no, I do too.
I take it as whatever. If it's fucked up.
I'll bitch about it later.
"Eh,
It's
fuck
fine."
it." I'll still eat it. Like,
Now, you know the only place I do kind of like I'm very picky about? Taco Bell. Because whenever I ask for salsa, like the hot sauce, they give me like 2. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah,
I
hate
need 2
that
per
too.
taco.
No,
There's
I'm like,
been
give me
times-
10 hot sauces. They're like,
there's been times when I want to say I'm Mexican.
oh, give me
Please give me enough hot sauce. But I've never said it.
They ask you how many now. What the ones I go to?
That does happen a
I
lot.
get some
though.
Diablo
They-
sauce. How many? I'm like
There's
10.
been times-
I ordered 1 taco.
There's one time wherever I got my Taco Bell and she only gave me like 2 sauces for like my whole order. So I got off, walked inside, grabbed a pan.
That's the thing. That Taco Bell still does that, right? They have all the sauce
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Like, you just grab whatever.
Yeah, but you have to get off.
Yeah, but they do that inside, but not at the
drive-thru.
drive-thru. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
You have to ask.
I
for it.
haven't been in a Taco Bell in probably 20 years.
Why? Oh, inside.
Why
Okay,
would
but
I be in a Taco
you've
Bell?
ordered. You've ordered.
Yeah. No, yeah, I drive through all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. but
Yeah, don't go to a Taco Bell. Don't sit
I
there.
haven't been Taco Bell.
I haven't been in
about a
Taco Bell since they had those chairs that had like the blue, like red and yellow.
No, the Jack in the Box ones where they used to
Those are
do
the
that.
90s.
Yeah. I haven't been there since. No, I'm not gonna lie. I've been there. And like,
Like inside?
Yeah, inside.
You were there
Yeah,
today.
I was gonna say since that last time that homeless guy had fought the.
Okay.
Followed you, so you went in there for safety.
Yeah.
Ate while you were in there.
No, but yeah, I've been there. So that was
Anyway, I guess that turns into a no on the clear bags. I guess we just need to check.
I don't know. I mean,
Just check your order.
no, I'm not gonna check my order.
I think you should still check it though. I
like
don't know if you care.
Yeah,
I don't
Wingstop.
care.
They used to. I used to work at a shift manager at Wingstop, and I'd give an order, and
Show off.
this lady,
Ooh,
no,
sounds
this
Chef
lady,
manager.
this lady would grab.
too much.
There'd be ladies that
Wait. What was that, Priscilla?
That sounds so good.
Oh, I thought you said that's not true.
No, it's true. Fact, it's true.
they would grab the whole order. They'd pull it out and flip it open and start counting each wing. I'm like, come on. And then they'd be like, oh, you're missing one.
I mean, if you order 10, you
Yeah,
want
I
10.
want 10.
no, but it's like
They're not cheap.
the only time. No, they're not. But the only time they would check it was like whenever it was a 30 piece, for example, a family pack.
Boy, that's a lot.
It is, but I mean, come on, you can't be that picky. You can't be like,
Okay, if you were paying for them, would you want 30 wings?
I wouldn't care.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, because
You want clear bags.
5 of us,
Exactly.
and we want
6 wings
We
each.
order 6 wings
Okay.
for each one, and somebody gets
And you get to the end of it, and you're like,
5
hey, there's
or
a
4. You're like, hey,
you could start a fight.
We're
You'd be like, did you eat my wing? No, there's a wing missing. I ordered 30. Somebody ate an extra wing.
I mean, that's a legit reason to complain.
Yeah.
No.
If I paid, they're not
That's
cheap. If
the
they were like
most
a
legit.
cent, 2 cents, fine. Whatever.
they not?
They're not cheap.
Hold on. So that's a reason to get mad, but not them messing up your sauces or messing up your order. Because I've ordered a bacon burger and they forgot my whole ass like beef.
That's the one I was telling you about.
Man, I'm telling you. I bet you what you said was.
Let me have a
'cause this
BLT.
has happened. Who did this happen to?
It happened to me.
Somebody said,
the way you order matters.
Can I get a number 1 combo? I just want lettuce, tomato, and onions on it.
No, I said number
Because you
5.
didn't want pickles, mustard, and mayonnaise
Yeah.
on it. So you said, I just want this, this, and this, and that's all you put on your burger.
No.
No, that time she asked for a number 5.
Yeah.
I was like, let me get a number 5. That's it. No change. Nothing on. And they forgot the patty.
No, that's definitely a time. Yeah.
The guy came. We showed the guy. He's like, "No, hot damn, we forgot the patty."
He's like, it happens a lot.
No, he did not say
Yes.
that.
Yeah, he did.
Because he messed up his order too.
No, he didn't mess up mine. Mine was fine.
Yeah, yours was wrong.
With what? The fries?
No, the jalapenos.
I don't remember.
But
Well, now I want a
but
burger.
you
God damn
don't.
it.
But you don't really think about checking your
patty.
make sure your patty's not there.
Isn't that a
Right,
reason to
yeah.
fight?
That's
Yeah,
not-
I mean, a
not-
clear bag is not going to solve that problem.
Yeah, if you see
no, a
if
clear
you see
box,
the
a
wrapper,
clear box will.
okay.
But
Burger,
no, but they're wrapped.
wrap
They're
'em.
individually
They're
wrapped.
wrapped, yeah.
Usually.
Whataburger's wrapped.
A clear wrap.
No, get out of
burgers
here. What do you
are
want? Just let
Oh, yeah.
send it
No,
to you.
no.
They
you
just
know-
give everybody laser vision.
You know how Jack in the Box does it? Like they wrap it, but they don't wrap it completely. They leave that one part so you can grab it and just take a bite, like that. But with a clear,
That's
transparent box.
Jack in the Box's patent
You know what?
design.
Oh,
You
it's
do that,
bad.
you get sued.
All right, fine, whatever.
They're patent wrap.
Just check your order. It's fine.
No, pues, pasó.
Wait, so here's one more quick thing I wanted to talk about: electric cars.
Fuck them.
I've considered buying one,
Why? No.
No, hold on. That was-
But-
I have to.
but
You have 2 electric cars?
I have considered it too.
oh.
Also,
it's just we're still at the point where it's not.
It's not convenient.
It's not. Yeah, it's not convenient, man. But
With-
I think maybe in a decade or so there should be more
it's gonna happen.
better batteries, more charging stations. Like
That's the problem right there. More charging stations. Because from what I've heard, there's like waiting times are like an hour to charge, or to even get to charge, and then you wait another hour to charge.
yeah,
So
that's where I got stuck. It's just you look at people's experiences. You know, like you go to YouTube, your infinite source of information, and you. I started looking at videos and pros and cons or whatever, and people always say that you go to a charging station, and first off, there's a line, and it's okay, so you wait 30 minutes for that person to finish charging, and then you get on it, and then you charge, and it's gonna take you another 30 minutes. It's like an hour. I mean, at least an hour to get a charge to get halfway
But
where you're
it's not even
going.
fully charged.
No,
sometimes.
exactly, and
I don't know. Dude, how long does a charge last on a battery?
they say something like 300 miles.
Okay,
350
I don't understand why
miles
we
or
need
something
charging
like that.
stations.
Charge
People
it
that
at
have
home.
homes.
Yeah, overnight
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah. If you charge it at the house, you're good, right? But if you're going on any kind of lengthier trip, or if you're driving throughout the day, you're screwed.
Well, yeah,
And-
that's why I said fuck them. But the people that complain about that, they're just charge your fucking car at home. Like,
Would you?
I think these are the people that can't charge in my home.
Yeah, they
don't buy
complain.
an electric car.
But it's still
Yeah, like
it's
the
still-
people that live in
but it's
apartments and
still-
stuff, right? Like
It's still a problem when you're traveling. You know,
yeah, like
or-
you have to have a
especially-
house.
Yeah, you
like
have
good
to.
luck finding one in Midland.
What car were you considering, or what's one of the cars you wanted? Or
Well,
The new Lightning.
Tesla, that
Yeah.
the Lightning. Definitely, I looked into the prices and stuff, but before the Tesla looked good.
Tesla stock is doing me real good right now. It was low. coming up.
The Lightning was whenever it was announced, I was like, I would consider that a truck. Yeah, why not?
A Lightning? You too? I'm disappointed in you. I'd take it from you, but
Wow.
I looked at it. I mean,
the Lightning's job is to be super fast, not
The
to
one
be
with the
eco-friendly.
hood. The one with the hood.
well, that's they
truck?
changed it. They changed the theme of it, and it kind of makes sense. Like it's
It's a Lightning.
an electric truck.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, we're not to the point. We're not to that point.
No, not yet. Not yet.
It
Just
says
find it
takes,
weird.
200 miles in 15 minutes.
The Lightning?
The Tesla.
The Tesla?
I just find it weird that you pop your hood. And
Wait,
there's a
That's
trunk.
a trunk.
Does it have to be a Tesla charger?
You can put a dead body in the front.
Yeah, might as well chop
in
my
the hood
balls
of the
off.
truck.
Yeah,
Like, wait a
that'd
minute,
be
what
cool.
the?
It just says Tesla
Open your trunk.
supercharger.
That's
Nobody would
Tesla
question
supercharger.
opening up your trunk in the front of the truck.
And the joke's on you. The body's in the front. You know what?
What?
That's actually a good reason to buy the car. They'll
Want more
never.
room for bodies?
Yeah, they'll never check the frunk.
The
The
front?
frunk?
The front. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Oh my god!
They'll say, open the trunk.
And they're gonna call you ma'am too. Like ma'am. He, she, whatever.
Hey, babe.
What's in the frunk? Sorry,
No, it's way too far. I mean,
that was a joke.
like as it is, I have a hard time buying something that is eco-friendly as far as like gas mileage.
Just on general principle alone. Like, he doesn't actually care about the performance, just
No, not really. I just thought it would be convenient to just charge your car at home.
It would be, yeah.
It doesn't have the growl. It doesn't have like the power. You don't feel. I don't know. I've never
They're
driven
fast
one.
as fuck.
But there's something to the
are.
feeling of the engine.
Teslas?
and stuff.
Yeah.
never driven one. So
Holy shit.
They
Teslas
say-
are...
you've driven a Tesla?
No.
Okay, then how do you?
But
know?
I
Have you watched videos?
Okay, I
YouTube
watched videos.
Yeah.
And I
That thing is
no
fast.
information.
It goes 0 to 60.
I know
like,
things.
No, they're freaking fast. Like
That Ford Lightning.
Like they could take a
Like,
Mustang
holy
GT or
shit.
Mustang
Yes.
Cobra.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
come on, dude.
Oh, that
dude.
Yeah, they can.
What's the Mustang?
pull it up. Fact checker, what are you doing?
I'm counting how many electric cars there are.
What's the electric?
Can a Tesla beat a Mustang?
What's the electric Mustang?
Electric
What is it
Mustang
called?
is
It's the Mach.
The
or
Mach-E.
No.
Nobody wants a Mustang. I mean,
But
an
a
electric
Mustang,
Mustang.
an electric Mustang is just gay.
That's my point.
No, that's why they
the
did
Mustang
it.
has to be a
Look up a
Mustang.
race
But
or
that's why it
something.
doesn't look like a
Oh,
Mustang.
it's a Mach-E.
It doesn't look like a
It's a
Mustang.
Mach 1.
I mean, it does. Kind of.
No, I mean they made it into like a family car looking.
It looks like Kim Possible's car. Oh, it does. It looks like
I
a
know who that
glorified
is.
Tesla.
Glorified Tesla.
I know who Kim Impossible is.
You know who? What?
Impossible.
Nothing.
Beat me deep
Kim
if you
Possible?
wanna reach me.
She did it first.
I know who she is. I haven't watched it.
The Audis are nice.
See, I would buy it. Like I would buy any car that's electric that is not supposed to be a muscle car.
The Porsche.
Yeah. Muscle car.
A Hummer.
The truck I considered, or the Tesla.
Go for the Porsche.
A Tesla, black, tinted windows. That would be nice.
You got it?
Well,
You got
I'm
it up yet?
Pulling it up.
That Hummer
Sorry.
V. What is it called? The Hummer V with that?
Hummer EV.
I don't know.
EV.
All right, so let's go to camera 4, right quick.
Little burnout.
Oh.
We're about to watch a race?
With a Mustang and a Tesla.
Let's
No.
go. Let's go.
Let's do this right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those
What year?
Place your
listening,
bets. Wait.
For the
What year
record,
Mustang?
Place your bets. Adrian's got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Tesla, obviously.
You
no.
pick one where the Ford
I
Mustang
picked
beats the
Mustang.
Tesla or something.
I picked Mustang versus Tesla. That's
What
all I
did,
did.
you, what
okay.
did you search for?
Mustang versus Tesla.
that's what it says. This is okay.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
What do you get your money on?
Oh, you gonna bet on this bitch, but you wouldn't bet on the Cowboys?
I'll bet on this. I'll bet on this.
Dinner tonight.
No, not dinner. The Tesla. Oh, hold on.
Tesla?
All right, listeners, for those listening, I will be commentating.
Yeah, we're going.
Now, let's
I got
go.
the Mustang.
You got
I
the
just
Tesla.
want the Mustang.
The Mustang takes off.
Oh.
The Mustang takes off. Mustang is in first. Tesla's right behind him. Tesla's catching up. Who's gonna win? Oh, the Mustang won!
That's an ass whooping. As
Oh,
suspected.
my
Get
gosh.
out of here.
Wait.
Get out
That's a
of here.
Mustang GT. That's a GT,
Oh,
right?
that's a Model S. That's slow.
Okay. All right, so you can take
All right,
it.
S for slow. Model
Wait,
S.
they're gonna go at it
They're
again.
gonna go. They're
All
gonna-
right.
That's a
Fine,
GT.
we're gonna
Look, that's a hatchback. Like that's a family car, dude.
All right,
four-door.
this is the
It is
second
a
race.
four-door.
Second race between the Mustang and
It's
the.
a 4-door.
What was there like
Ooh,
a
it
Tesla?
takes off, it takes off.
Oh, he wasn't ready.
Tesla takes off. Tesla's in first.
Nah.
Mustang's
Still the
right behind
Mustang.
him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
he
think the
slid.
Mustang won still.
Who won?
You still took him.
Oh, we
Mustang
still
did the
took him.
Mustang.
Oh, Mustang won.
But that shouldn't happen.
All right, debunked.
that should
can go back to the regular
One
game.
more. One
Hang
more.
on, one more.
Oh my God.
Ah, this looks worse.
It's not the car. It's not the car. It's the driver.
right.
It's true.
Okay.
Can I just say that red Tesla is really cute?
Is that the hatchback?
It's
done.
a 4-door
We're
again.
done.
Wait.
No.
Wait, what?
There's no way.
What happened?
I took it off.
No, but you don't have it on there.
Don Toretto.
Oh shit.
It's not the car. It's the driver.
Someday, one day.
What?
One
They'll
day
get
I'll-
there, but you're not there yet.
Not yet. I mean, I own a Mustang, so yes, I wanted the Mustang to win.
Same.
Someday I'll consider I'll actually buy an electric car
That'd be cool.
For you or for?
for me. Yeah.
For his 16-year-old daughter. Because they're safe and slow.
Hey, did you see that thing? Supposedly
not a
one of the
Prius,
safest car
way.
on that the Tesla is the safest car in
Yeah, because they're so slow. They go anywhere.
no.
I heard they burn.
There was a video that came out where a Tesla's what is it called? Self-driving, self-commuting, and it's at night, and I guess the driver didn't see someone in the road, and the Tesla like right, I don't know, 5 feet before it hit them, went, yeah,
When they work, they work. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do.
yeah.
There's this show on Netflix where they race an electric car. It's a BMW, but they change the engine to an electric, and like it's so fast that the guy loses control of it. Because it wasn't like the high tech that the Tesla has to regulate the speed and where the power is transferred and all this other BS, but like the electric motor can put out some horsepower. It's just this one's kind of is made safe for people, you know.
And the Model S, the Model S.
Yeah.
There's another Model.
Family car.
But you can't modify the electric car, though.
No, you can't.
Can you? You can't.
Oh, I mean, I could make that Mustang 10 times faster than that, and the Tesla will never catch it. That's the beauty of the internal combustion engine.
But you can make the Tesla have more miles.
Yeah, but that's the point is, if you're buying a Mustang,
You want to be fast.
you want to be fast.
Or you want to be loud, you change the muffler like
I
everybody
fucking
else.
hate loud
I
cars.
hate that shit.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
A low growl is fine. If you're
Yeah,
really
low
obnoxiously
growl. Low
loud,
growl.
it's annoying.
Así mero. Yeah, you're right.
We used to be able to tell.
Yeah. I don't think I could
I
tell
don't know if I
anymore.
could tell anymore, but when it was a Mustang, we're like, that's a Mustang.
You can still tell.
I don't know if I can tell personally because it's been so
I can't
long,
tell.
It's been a
We
while.
used to be
And
around
you don't
them a
see
lot,
you don't
and
see them. In,
I can only you can
enough.
tell a Chevrolet from a Ford. Like the
Yeah,
Chevrolet
yeah.
seems like the explosion is much closer, and the Mustang is a little slower on the explosion. Pop, 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 where the Chevy is more like pop, 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 pop.
Dang.
You can tell. You can
I
tell.
didn't know that.
You can tell.
I learned something new. Hey, question.
That's one. We're good on time.
Oh,
Go.
What, last time that took so long or what?
so I have it was a video that I came across, and I was like, listening to it, but then I thought about it, and I was like, it never crossed my mind. Why don't men get engagement rings or buy engagement rings? You know what, for themselves.
Well, would you buy
They
one
do.
for yourself?
What I mean is like,
I know what you mean
why don't they wear engagement rings?
because we don't give a fuck.
Engagement rings or
Is it because
Wedding band.
I have
It's not for us.
You have a promise
Yeah.
ring?
no, like whenever you get engaged. No, not whenever.
engaged?
Because is it? She turned around, did she?
Damn, George. What the hell, dude? Did you feel the eyes on you?
No.
Slow
My
turn.
question is like, to me,
Hint.
to me is I was listening to this and I was like, well, you know what? He's got a point, but I want to see what y'all think, because the guy was like, the reason we don't wear engagement bands or whatever is because we don't get them. You know, it's like, oh, I'll buy the engagement ring for her because I'm proposing, but she's not gonna buy one for me afterwards. You know, so this you'll never see a guy wearing them, because he was like, it was a Stitch video.
Also,
So the-
we'd probably sell them for beer money. But
yeah, that too. But he was like, it's basically some other guy was saying, oh, it's a way to claim
Andrew
the
Tate tell you this?
no.
It's a way to claim, yeah.
It's a way to claim the
Lay-
wife,
Lay claim on
and
your,
then the
on your
guy is
lady.
like doesn't wear them. He's like, oh, he doesn't wear them because he's still not open or still, you know what, not claiming. So
I think that's where it's at, is because men don't get proposed to.
that's what
So-
okay, but even if they get proposed to, or no, not proposed to. Well, yeah, no. If they get proposed to, you would
Like
get a
what-
band,
what-
right? But you would you buy
You
like
wouldn't get a band
Would
because
you
it's a
marry
wedding
me?
band.
Like
There's
if-
no engagement ring for a man.
yeah, there is no
Exactly.
engagement.
So, like, if a
It's a
girl
band.
comes over, like your girlfriend comes over and says, "Hey, would you marry me?" and then she has a ring for her.
Yeah, no. Oh, because you think it'd be like con diamond y todo?
Like,
I bought my own
if she
engagement
would
ring.
be proposing to him, then the symbol would be that you
Yeah.
accept this ring, right?
Okay, so it's not normal and it's not common, but
see
it
what
is.
you're saying.
It
has-
does
it's
happen
happened before, but
where women propose to
that's
men.
true.
So
I
if
never
you've ever
thought
done
about
it
it.
or you know somebody that has done it, let us know what happens, because obviously there's got to be some exchange of something.
I never
Does
thought
she
about
buy
it.
her
I never
own
thought
ring
about it
or-
that way.
yeah.
Yeah. And
She doesn't buy a ring for the guy.
No, but why is it not that?
So
type?
if you know what that is, please let us know. We're curious.
Is it because even whenever, for example, on your wedding, they buy the bands, right? Who buys the bands?
El padrino de anillos, güey.
Never mind.
Huevo.
Yeah, en mis tiempos había un padrino que compraba los anillos.
It's been used.
It just sounds like George isn't trying to buy a ring. Period.
That's what it sounds like to me, which I'm all for. I mean, I don't have a ring.
Hint, buy your own ring, Priscilla.
Or just don't buy rings. You're stupid.
They kind of get in the way, honestly. The ring kind of does get in the way.
It's a waste of money.
Whenever
Just get
you're
married
getting-
and live happily ever after, and you don't need a ring.
Okay, hold on. Whenever you're getting engaged, I feel like okay, the ring is a good thing, right? But whenever you're,
It's not.
it's just well, I get why you think it's a waste. It's a waste of money in a sense, but at the same time, it's like a symbol of like wanting to be.
No, you being
It's
being a good partner and a faithful partner and a loving partner. It's a symbol of your love for that person.
Oh, true.
A ring is just something that makes the jewelry company money. That's all it is.
Don't you hate society?
I do.
All right. There's your answer.
Thank you. Never mind. You're right. But even afterwards, like so wearing a band, you don't wear a band because
They're fucking uncomfortable. I don't wear jewelry.
But even
This is me trying to get myself to work out. That's all this is. Otherwise, I wouldn't be wearing that either.
actually that was weird. Yeah.
I wear this when I remember, which is
I remember.
3 or 4 days out
Man,
of the
dude,
week.
I cannot leave home without a watch. I feel naked if I don't have a watch.
Really? And so you have a
And
lot
I
of
don't.
watches.
And I don't care about all this other junk. I just want time.
Yeah, he just wants
I just want time.
Yeah, I want time. And
his phone.
You don't want to have
funny
to
that
look. No,
it's-
but he doesn't want to look at his phone.
I have to wind it too. It's
Really?
yes,
Every day?
every day.
What?
Nice.
I want. That's all I want is time.
different.
That's
So
cool.
the ones without the engagement ring or the band actually answered. What about you, David? Because you have a band on.
Yeah,
And he said they're uncomfortable as fuck, and they get in the
they
way.
are. They get in the way. They're not uncomfortable, but they do get in the way. Like I always
Wait, but does that ring symbolize your love and devotion to kill me, or
no.
does
I mean,
your love and devotion to kill me symbolize your love and devotion to kill me?
exactly. Yeah. So like the ring is just
It's symbolic.
it's just a piece of jewelry.
It's,
Like it doesn't
it's a piece of
matter.
jewelry,
You're
yeah.
not gonna stop loving the girl if
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
no.
wear the ring.
Look, you know how
takes
many
it off.
cheaters
Oh my
there
God.
are that
If
wear
you-
rings
Yeah,
when they're not cheating?
If you want to cheat, you just take the ring off,
Exactly.
or not.
It means
if you
nothing.
want to cheat,
the
you want
ring
to cheat.
means nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just a waste of money. But
No, I get
y'all go
what you-
ahead. You better buy a fucking ring because she ain't seen. If you don't show up with a ring, she's
No.
not gonna say yes.
Yeah, I get that part, but I'm saying, even if you got like a rubber, you know how they make rubber ones now.
I've tried those, and they're still
You don't like them?
they get in the way. Like I've had situations like we in construction we climb a bunch of ladders, or we have the bad habit of taking our gloves off. And like I've had situations
don't
where
buy
I'm
all
climbing
from
down a ladder and it got stuck in a piece of wire or something, like or you're I don't know checking a rebar column or something, and then there's wire that gets stuck to it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you have to stick your hand, like when I work on cars a lot.
Nah, I see.
I
it,
work
yeah.
on cars, and you have to stick your hand in between, I don't know, the exhaust or in between whatever in the engine compartment, and that ring gets in the way. So you take it off. Like I take it off every chance I get when I'm going to sleep, when I'm going to work on something. But then I just make the habit to put it back on. But it's not.
Because his wife is psycho. But
No, I was gonna say.
But it's not. I don't know. I don't think the ring is a
big of a.
nah, man.
I get it's just a symbol.
It's what you were
That's
told.
all.
It's like you were asking.
it's like the
episode-
handshake.
That last episode you were saying.
It's like
So
the
it
handshake.
is.
You're
It's
the
exactly
handshake.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you gotta wear.
Society.
You're told to do it because whatever.
one of
Like,
those-
why do you wear a ring? That's one of the things, right?
That's true. And do you think it's something that was like kept from the old age or old times, or
For sure.
that's just kept around and
Just like marriage. But we're not gonna get into that
okay,
today.
yeah, exactly.
We're not gonna get into that today. You know what? I'm gonna save that one for next week.
Also, we went to a game, and he took off his hat for the national anthem. I was like, well,
I wasn't making it up. I told you.
you
National
did.
anthem, and when I walk into a church, I'll take them off.
What game Jack goes?
what do we go to?
Texas Legends, which, by the way, they're playing Mexico City next week, so we might go to that.
That's actually y'all need to go. It's pretty fun. I won't be
What?
here.
It's the NBA's B League, basically.
Oh,
the
okay,
Mavericks
okay,
B
okay.
team plays over there.
I was not sure what sport was. I was like, what? The Texas Legends?
Where do they play? You said Frisco?
In Frisco.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in Dallas and you've never been, and you, like I think, Mavericks tickets are absurdly expensive. Go watch the Legends. They're NBA players. They just happen to play in the B League, so it's cool.
Yeah, that's one of the things you can do without drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh,
We didn't drink alcohol.
no, I didn't. I
Nobody
actually had
did.
a lot of popcorn and
We
Powerade.
did have way too much popcorn.
Yeah, I did.
But nobody drank. We went and had a good time, and nobody drank. It was cool.
And it was a really good game. I didn't think it was gonna be a good game. No, it was.
It went. The score was high. It was a lot of scoring. It came down to the last shot. It was cool. Fun time.
We're out of our seats.
Nice.
You know, one thing before we end this, I was gonna do one thing. I was gonna go tint my car. First off, I'm really tired. I was gonna go tint my car, and
Today?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But one of my cousin from my dad's side of the family, is he tints cars and whatever, and so
Tint windows.
windows cars.
You can tint your car.
I mean,
yes,
you can
if
tint your
wanted
car.
to.
I mean, you gotta tint my windows and like at my house. This is a different thing.
I mean, you'd be one of the first. To
Anyway,
take
go
the car.
ahead, man. Okay, carry on.
No.
Car
So
windows.
I had to go drop on my car, but I didn't, and now I have to wait till Wednesday because apparently tomorrow is gonna pour. But anyways, just wanted to bring that up.
Hashtag
What
I hope
the
it freezes.
fuck?
I want to cut this out, but I think I'm gonna leave it in.
Especially the Adrian
Jesus.
comment.
Yeah.
What the?
I thought this was going somewhere.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry, God.
We're done. Hey,
David, thank you for coming.
joining us. Thank you for being a loyal listener. You're one of the 64 loyal listeners we have. So
Is it really just
Hey,
64?
Reese's start at top. He did good.
Yeah. It was just 64.